Hi, thanks for stopping by. It's been a while since I've put anything up here. It's been one of those weird couple of months with the COVID virus going around, and being locked in the house has been kind of weird. But this vlog is a little bit different. I have big news, very big news, actually. A week ago, my abuser passed away. He'd been in prison serving a 20-year sentence. He was about 3 years into it. And apparently, a week before he passed, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And so he's gone. I'm still trying to figure out what that really means. It's not the conclusion, it's not the closure that I thought hearing about his demise might bring me. I'm going to be really honest. I've been much more upset about the human rights violations that his experience represents for all people that are in our prison system. It bothers me that I'm sure that they suffered great physical pain and mental anguish the last probably couple of months of their life. It bothers me that the prison system would have given him what? Ibuprofen and a Band-Aid until they figured out what it was. That bothers me a lot more on many, many levels. That and knowing that his mother had to bury her daughter during the trial period or right after the trial period, also of pancreatic cancer, and that couldn't have been easy. So those things have weighed very heavily and have in some ways been harder for me to process. I can't really explain how or why that is, but it is. Um, the other piece of the puzzle, of course, is he's gone. I mean, that's it. It's over. There is no physical way that this person can harm another human being on this planet at this time. And that feels good. Knowing that there's no way that they can appeal or somehow get an early release from a prison or anything of that nature, that they can never again sue me for things that I didn't do or cause problems for myself or my children. That is a huge, huge, huge relief. And for that, I guess I'm glad. I'm glad that I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to be hyper vigilant, even though I knew logically for years and years and years that they were not behind me in a blue van. Every time I saw a blue Dodge van in my rear view, there was a part of me that froze. That'll never have to happen again. I'm not saying it won't happen, but it doesn't have to happen. Or if it does happen, it's on a completely different level. So the hypervigilance that I've been living with for, I don't know, 20 some odd years since I left them, probably 30 plus years altogether. I mean, we got together the end of 1982 going into 83. So I guess in a way I've been hypervigilant all of that time. That's what, 37, 38 years? That's a long time. And that's gone. I don't have to look over my shoulder about that. And I had a momentary displacement of it, displacing it onto the person and possibly people that were involved in suing me the first few times. But I haven't said anything, done anything, and there's nothing they can sue me for, so I don't really have to worry about it. But that's an old habit, and where do you go from here? How do you change your perspective? How do you change your day-to-day life when you no longer have to live in fear? What does it feel like knowing that they can never again harm you? It's going to take some time to process. I know it will. I know this is huge. I know that part of me hasn't even begun to address what this really means. And part of me had been practicing for this in therapy sessions since they were incarcerated, because we've talked about, would they live out their entire sentence? Well, I guess we know the answer to that now. The answer is no. Um, so here I am, free from my abuser, free from that past, and now working really, really hard to figure out what the next steps are. But I'm excited to begin this new chapter. I'm excited to know that I don't have to worry about it. I'm excited to know that I survived the very, very worst of all of it. And I'm here to stand victoriously and say, I am one hell of a badass warrior. And I'm going to keep on thriving because obviously that's what I'm meant to do. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll try to get some more things up over the next couple of weeks to let you know how this journey has been progressing. Between now and then, stay safe, stay sane, always be consensual. Bye.